Good morning. Welcome to DBS This Morning. It's a beautiful day in the Helen of the West again. Happy to be alive amongst the land of the living. Let's tap into the news desk before we come back to our features and let's see what's going on there.
Good morning. The opposition is calling government's inclusion of medical diagnostic equipment on the list of items to be exempted from VAT over the next 2 years as futile. Speaking in the Senate on Thursday, Senator Dominic Fede called the measure short-sighted, saying it would do nothing to address the substantive issues affecting the local health sector. Contrary to the Prime Minister's assertion when introducing the measure, he says it will do nothing to put diagnostic testing within the reach of the average St. Lucian.
And so what the government should be telling the people here today is that the policy that they have brought to the House will address the overwhelmingly onerous high healthcare costs that's affecting many families, whether rich, middle class, or poor in this country. Healthcare cost is out of control. And so therefore, by bringing this bill, they're doing nothing to address the cost of healthcare. This is a strategy of hope. The government is here. There's nothing binding the private providers of medical services that this policy is going to in any way cause them to reduce the cost of healthcare.
Opposition Senator Nancy Charles questioned whether the government itself was giving any thought to the procurement of some of the same diagnostic equipment covered under the bill to ensure that related diagnostic services would be available at government health institutions. The announcement by the UK government ending visa-free travel to that country by Dominicans has the local opposition United Workers' Party asking questions about St. Lucia's Citizenship by Investment program and the potential loss of visa-free access to the UK by St. Lucians.
I think it's a time for reflection for St. Lucia and its own CIP program. The government has got to come out and to say, look, the reports that are swirling around online, whether those reports are true, that St. Lucia is likely to also lose its visa-free access. That's for the government. I'm very surprised, given their penchant for Facebook, that they haven't come out and to clarify this with the public, because people are very anxious and people are very afraid of the potential of St. Lucia sometime in the summer losing its visa-free access.
The UK government will now require a travel visa from citizens of Dominica and Vanuatu. On July 19th, the House of Commons published a statement of changes in immigration rules. From that date, citizens of 5 countries, including Dominica and Vanuatu, will need to apply for a visa to travel to the UK. The move has been linked to concerns about those countries' Citizenship by Investment programs, or CIPs. Tobacco retailers met on Friday at the Bay Gardens Hotel here in St. Lucia to discuss the potential impact of a government decision to implement a 100% increase in excise costs on tobacco products as of August 2nd this year.
An excise shock will lead directly to illicit trade. So illicit traders deal in illegal tobacco, which is not duty paid, and so that will cause a revenue loss to the government. These illicit traders are involved in criminal enterprise across many facets of crime, so not only illicit tobacco, but drug trafficking, human trafficking, and other violent forms of crime. And illicit tobacco is used as a revenue generator for that sector, which is why we need balanced and fair excise management.
The participants are calling for better enforcement to deter illicit trade as well as more accommodating excise management practices. Finally, the Ministry of Health, Wellness and Elderly Affairs is observing Vector Awareness Week, which was officially launched on June 21st under the theme Vectors Be Gone, Better St. Lucia, Come Along. The ministry has planned a number of activities to engage the public and to build capacity for reducing vector presence.
The Environmental Health Division, through the Ministry of Health, Wellness and Elderly Affairs, therefore invites you to a community fair in observance of Vector Awareness Week. The fair will be held on Friday, July 28th at the Soufre Bus Terminal from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Representatives from various departments will be present to engage residents on water safety, food safety, and vector control. There will also be blood pressure checks and entertainment inclusive of live performances and SocaCize for those wishing to burn some calories. We are inviting all members of the community to bring their family along to participate and also win some prizes.
The ministry usually records high vector presence like mosquito and rats during the rainy season, and by extension in an increase in vector-borne diseases. During Vector Awareness Week, the ministry will attempt to create better understanding among the public of the importance of eradicating or minimizing the presence of such vectors in the environment. Those are your top stories. Thanks for watching. Good morning.
Thank you, News Desk. We take a break. We will be right back. Well, last week, around this time, we were on the streets reveling to the mass, the St. Lucian cultural expression, the Lucian Carnival. Since the wrapping up, we've had time to catch up with the chairperson of the Carnival Planning Management Committee. You can call it the aftermath, but here we are. Everything is settled down, and she looks like she didn't go through a whole series of putting together a whole big successful carnival. Tamara Gibson, the chairperson of the Carnival Planning Management Committee, is here with us. Tammy, how are you? You look good.
I'm good. I think I'm good. I survived.
You survived? Oh, no, you look more than you survived. First of all, we got to congratulate you and your team on a very epic St. Lucia Carnival 2023. I think that's the only way to round it off. But that's from our standpoint. Now, we want to get from your standpoint in the rounding up of all of this. How are you feeling?
I feel good. I feel we had a good carnival, a successful carnival. The most important thing for me was incident free. People came out, the masses came out, they enjoyed it. They enjoyed what our local put on, the music, our culture. So I'm really, really happy that they answered the call to power.
I know. There's still some little contentions, people on the Bamba Mall. We're not going there with that because I don't see no need to go there. People are just too much, you know. So, you know, but there's still some little contentions. But these are all little areas because people are not going to be all on the same page.
Yes.
But I'm looking at it from the outside. I'm saying, I only hope people could see the difference and see where some of the logic is coming from in terms of. Again, I remember I commended you on that before, the placing of the national event the week before so that it doesn't compete with all of the things. Some people still holding contention to that. Do you still feel that it was the best choice?
I think it's the best choice, especially for soca art. Before, they have come to me and said that they like that fact. It's better for them. They have an opportunity to really perform to the world in the weekend, the actual carnival weekend. So that is when the majority of visitors are on island, and they are participating in the private events.
Yes.
So it gives them that opportunity to give their full. Yes. Before, they were unable, as they had to save their voice for competition, various things. It was difficult for them. And of course, well, we have a lot of local persons who enjoy the private events. Yes. They want to be a part of the national events, and they tell you that before they were unable to enjoy both.
Yes.
So now they can. They get that whole weekend of all the national events. They enjoy it, and then they move on to the to the private events. Now we understand everybody has a difference in opinion, and there's room for discussion. So we'll look at it, we'll discuss it and see. I'm always willing and able, once it's going to improve the product, I'm willing to listen.
Absolutely.
So if you can make a good case as to how will this improve the product, then by all means,
why not?
Why not?
Absolutely. Wonderful. Well, I know you have to run, but you know, just generalizing, you've got the audience now. I mean, you know, what you want to say to St. Lucia coming out of the backdrop of the season?
I want to say to St. Lucia, thank you. Thank you for supporting what is ours. Thank you for showing the world what is Lucian Carnival. And just thank you for, you didn't mash it up. We told you that the Vavalis, don't mash it up. You didn't mash it up.
Right.
And you answered to the call to colors. And for that, we are truly grateful.
Right.
And we hope that everybody will partake. And even those of you who didn't get an opportunity to, we hope to see you in 2024.
Absolutely. Tamara Gibson, again, congratulations to you and your team. Wonderful. Well done job.
Okay.
had to have like an aftermath, a last lap of everything. We call it last lap. So we had to have a moment of a last lap. I think it was, I wasn't ready to just drop it all like that. So we invaded the RCI's Vaval Central's final show, and we caught up with a few of the winners while they were just having a ball of a time to round off the entire season.
I just wonder how you feel. Hey, see my head get back from time to the Paris. Somebody say, oh, yo, party go get destroyed. Getting with so much joy, no party like I had. Somebody say, oh, get destroyed. And getting with so much joy, no party like I had. Hey, boom. Today we are like on. Pretty and they put it off in this house. Today we wanna find out how many girls will catch on my road. Twice, when they dive in with them, girl, something like a horse, something. Everybody on one side. On one side. Everybody on one side. Balance in the dance. Watch out, touch your pants. If she see she get on what she can become inside. I say balance in the dance. Watch out, touch your pants. If she see she get alright, and shake your left, shake your right, alright, shake your left, shake your right. Now I come in the middle, I come in the middle. When you balance on one side, on one side. How much you nicer, you nicer. You look so fine. You look so fine. You look so fine. You know I want you. Hey, hey. You already know that we're a secret. Big people think we move in discreetly. The past we want to swear it was so magical. The way that we waiting, I don't want anything to stop. So baby come, but don't stay too long. Take a wine. Take a wine, you are playing song. Nice to give it, hush your mama. Till no one, I'm someone's property. What was it? I don't know you, you don't know me, but this is so. When you call it, please don't watch me, but you know it. Nice to give it, hush your mama. Nice to give it, tell no one. Nice to give it, I'm someone's property. I just like it too. Johnny got me the food. She gave that to someone new. Now my man turning blue. Wind up on Johnny boy. Push back on Johnny boy. Go down on Johnny boy. Come up on Johnny boy. Now wake up Johnny, wake up Johnny, wake up Johnny, wake up. Stay up Johnny, stay up Johnny, why, Johnny boy. Where Johnny boy? How are that you, Johnny boy. Where Johnny boy? My ladies, what we want? Justice for Johnny, we want justice for Johnny. Justice, system holding him down. He can't get a break. Wait to forget. Hey, we get this every day. I don't feel it. Can I watch it too? Big back, push back, make that for me. Tick, yeah. Why you get that?
Good morning everyone and welcome to this morning's SocaCize session. Leading the wine is Sarah and myself, Shani. Let's get ready to flaunt with the SocaCize. This morning's workout is going to be a bacchanal warm-up. Let's get ready to sweat with SocaCize. All right, so arms up. We're starting. Flick. Next side. Hands on the head and roll. Now we're going faster. Click, click. Hands. Click and hands. We're going to the side, drop. Hold it. Next side, push the hips back. A little faster. Let's go. Take it up, hands on the head, roll it. Click and keep going. Let's go. 4, 2, hands. Drop it, forward, bend. Reverse the hands. Forward, back. 4 more. 3, 2. Last one. Take it up, flick, and keep going. Last set. Hands on the head, roll it. Drop and next side. Next side. Next side. Little faster. 4, 3, 2, take it up, slow. Next side. Good. A little faster. Let's go. Boy. Yes. Roll it. Faster. And roll it. Click. Roll it. Forward. Reverse. And that was this morning's session. We hope you are feeling sexy, sultry, and strong. Have a wonderful day.
And that is our show for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Join us again tomorrow right here for DBS This Morning.